Yeah. I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow.
These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. Two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Green in at the point guard. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Poked away. Murray against Green. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Murray. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Outside, Green takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside, DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Another shot to the middle. Aldridge down low. Davis is on it. They get it again. It's another look. And he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 6. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, fought hard really all game long. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe a little couple-minute surge there at the end would do it. But the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Gay. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Right at the free throw line. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Nice D from DeRozan.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so they can make him hard to guard, especially from this area.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. White against Bradley. Down low, DeRozan. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Green against White. Green taking his time here for three. No good there. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Spurs trail by 3. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's White. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Green outside. Forbes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. It's stolen by Green. Beyond the arc. The Lakers rebound. From the arc. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Swap here for the Lakers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the floor for San Antonio, Gang and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2-guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General in his last time out against the Kings was all business. He scored 41 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Gay trying to break free.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
Green against Murray. For the 3. The putback, trying to get open is Kuzma. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray against Green. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Green's got 20 points.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Aldridge left side. Can they get it? From the low block, and that one goes long.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And here's Green outside. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Murray shooting. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. For San Antonio, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in at the point guard. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Clark, you love players that can put up double-doubles, and we've got a lot of them in the NBA.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Joel Embiid comes to mind. You think about Anthony Davis. Who's on your list, Kevin? I know you cover the league so closely. Who else is in that group?
Well, I know at the top of the list was Andre Drummond at Detroit.
That's right. That's right. He had, he was about 80% of his games in the double-double ledger.
And Rudy Gobert at Utah was up there as well, I think number 2. So we've got these big men helping in a lot of ways, which they need to do. Green draws the double. Green finds Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Pass to Walker. Gay outside. Here's DeRozan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
Good on the three-point shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Knocked away. Green with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Murray subbed in for James.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Wow. What can you say? And, you know, the Spurs are never afraid to play to the tune of their own drummer. I mean, just as the rest of the league embraces threes and layups, the Spurs going against that grain, leading the league in mid-range shots and post-ups.
Green kicks to Green. Outside, Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Well, you were talking about the mid-range and the post-ups. Those are the strengths of DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, Coach Popovich has been so successful for decades because he always adapts to the strength of his players. Outstanding coaches do that in every sport. That shot diet might not work for most other teams, but if it fits the Spurs, they'll go old school and make it work for them.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. And San Antonio also making a switch. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Green. Shoots the three. San Antonio with the rebound. And Forbes has it in the corner. Here's Carroll. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Green draws the double. Fires for three. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 42 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Forbes has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. Green draws the double. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Lakers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. And the technical free throw is good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Murray. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Gay comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Yep, it counts. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Green dishes to Caldwell Pope. Green against White, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Some changes here for the Lakers. Murray's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. The Spurs also changing it up. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Aldridge, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Rudy Gay.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from him, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the General.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
On the court right now for the Spurs, DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Forbes in at the 3. Clock at 6. Green draws the double. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. And it's Carroll in the corner. And it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Green. Off with the layup. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.